Good morning, everyone. This is Sean Slack. We're coming live from the Sports Authority in Orlando, Florida on Sand Lake Road. I'm here with Orlando Green and Yellow Magazine. And today we have an exclusive interview here in Central Florida. I have the distinct pleasure of speaking on the phone today with the United States Women's National Soccer Team and one of the youngest members of the 2012 Olympic gold medal winning squad, Sydney Leroux. Sydney, thank you for your time this morning.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
First, congratulations on your win a few days ago with the women's national team in California against New Zealand. And it appears the national team is definitely starting to hit their stride a little bit in scoring form. How do you rate the team's form right now? How do you feel about the team so far?
I feel really good. We're starting up our year to get ready for qualifying next year, so it's just the beginning. So, we have a lot to work on, but for right now, it's been really good.
Yeah, Tom Sermanni recently took over as the new head coach for the national team, and he's been quoted saying he wants to create a lot of competition at all the positions in order to strengthen the team heading into the World Cup qualifying, like you mentioned, and the Algarve Cup over in Portugal. Can you kind of discuss some of the changes you've noticed so far, and how is the team adjusting to the new leadership?
Yeah, it's very different than FIA, there is a lot of competition, especially, for me, having three other world-class forwards, there's always competition, and we're always pushing each other, so it's really good. It's good for the team, it's good for the environment, and we're just working hard.
That's great. Well, speaking of World Cup qualifying, you're going to be returning to, where you were born there in Canada for the 2015 World Cup. And although it's still a couple of years away, can you kind of discuss some of the emotions you feel when thinking about this? And does that give you a little extra motivation as you're getting ready to qualify?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, for me, it's a little different from there. So, it's going to be very emotional. But, yeah, 100%. I want to go into Canada, and, we want to win a World Cup.
Yeah, you have an amazing background and story to tell from growing up, and I was reading some stuff on you, and you decided at a very young age you wanted to play for the U.S. women's national team, moving to Arizona at a young age and in your high school years and living with other host families just so you could play soccer. Can you talk about what that was like, and when you look back now 8 years later, how do you think that's prepared you for the professional spotlight that you're in now?
Yeah, I made the decision that I wanted to play on the best team in the world when I was a little girl, and, there was a lot of setbacks and things that happened where I was like, maybe this isn't for me, and maybe, it's time for me to move home and kind of have a normal life, and I never gave up, and, now that I look back on it, I'm so happy that I stayed and kind of just fought it out. So it was definitely worth it now that I look back on it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And then moving on, you went to play for UCLA in college and very quickly became the fourth leading scorer there in UCLA history. And in fact, during the second round of the 2010 NCAA tournament, you scored the winning goal against my school, UCF. So we won't go into that. No, I'll just play it. And then a year later, after becoming, the United States under-20 leading scorer of all time, you were named the 2011 U.S. Footballer of the Year. And we're playing for both the U.S. under-23 squad as well as the senior team. So your dream was basically in your grasp. Before playing in the World Cup qualifying tournaments, you had a choice whether to play for Canada or the United States. And what kind of things do you think aided your decision to play for the USA?
I just, like I said, I made the decision that I was young and knew that I wanted to play on the best team in the world, and the best team is the United States women's national team. So, it's been a crazy ride, and I would not change my decision at all. I'm so happy with my life and people around me and my teammates and my family and all the support that I've gotten for chasing my dream and to continue with it. And, it's just been a great ride.